And we're back.
Hey guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about something different today other than the Corvette. Behind me, you'll see what is a Chevrolet SSR. It's Chevy's other two-seater. This car is going to be leaving me shortly. I've got more cars than just the Corvette, and I'll show you that in a moment. But this one is leaving probably this coming week. I sold it to a car collector down in Houston, Texas. Like I said, it's a 2004. I've had the car for, well, 14 years now. I bought it in 2008. The original owner had bought it for his daughter for a birthday present. She drove it for a short time, decided she didn't like the car, so it was parked at his residence. He bought her another vehicle that she liked better. Anyhow, the car sat 1,200 miles. That's all that was on it. The sticker price on the vehicle was like $46,000, and then this owner, which I have documentation, he had to pay an additional $5,000 over the MSRP, much like the Corvettes, you know, that we've just experienced. So it was like $52,000, I think, when it came down to it. And so I was fortunate. I was able to buy the vehicle for like $22,000. So for 1,200 miles of whatever, that's it on road mileage, I got, you know, a pretty good discount on the vehicle. And opened the door, it still smelled like it was brand new, and I was happy to get it. We drove it another 30,000 miles. This car now has about 31,000 on it. We had a ball in this car. This car is a lot of fun. We go through the Adirondacks. We've taken a utility trailer with the pedal boats and all our stuff, chairs, everything, and just buzzing through the mountains in the Adirondacks with the top down. So much fun. For a heavy car, it still handles pretty good. It's very comfortable. The seats are very nice in the car, and we just had a ball in it. And then there was another memorable little trip we took. We were in Illinois, so we took a week off in Illinois and went down the old Route 66. If you ever get a chance to go on Route 66, even a short part of it, a distance, do a little research on it, see what you would like to see. I mean, it's so much fun to go and see these restored gas stations or these old restaurants that are still working on old Route 66. It's fun just to explore. We even were at a park. It took a long time. I had to stop at a police station for directions because there was, the old road was in like a state park or whatever there in Illinois. And it was so fascinating because you get out of the car, you walk into the woods a ways in this park. Next thing you see is the old roadway. It still had the curbs. They had curbs on both sides of the road. Of course, there's, you know, vegetation growing everywhere now out of it. But we just maybe walked it for about a mile until it kind of ended at a gorge. I think there was an existing bridge over the gorge, but it was gone now. It was just a fascinating experience, and it was fun in the SSR. And again, most of the time, as well as we could, we'd have the top down because it was so much fun with top down. Anyhow, this is the 5.3 liter LS engine, 300 horsepower. It was 2005 and 2006 that it had the Corvette motors in it, and then I think you could get a 6-speed also as an option. But this was fine for us. We just able to use regular gas. I think the Corvette engines required premium, so you saved a little, you know, at least on gasoline with this vehicle. Just a couple of trivial tidbits about where this car was built. It was built at the Lansing Craft Center in Lansing Township in Michigan. They built kind of specialty stuff there. Like in, I think it was 96, they were building that EV1. It was GM's electric vehicle that never really made it anywhere. They built the Buick Riviera there. There was a couple of year run of the Cadillac Eldorado was built there, in addition to the SSR and many other things. I think the plant kind of started in 1919 or 1920, something like that. But finally, after the last SSR came off the line, it was about a year and a half later, I think it was 2008, they finally demolished the plant. This vehicle, I usually don't care really whether I get rid of a car or not. It doesn't bother me too much, even if I've had it a long time. But this one I'm kind of melancholy about. I got that kind of empty pit feeling about it. So we had so much fun on this car. It's kind of bittersweet that it's going. It's going to a collector, but still losing it. I just can't drive them all, so I just have to kind of hold it back a little bit when it leaves. Like I said, I have other cars. I don't know if you know Shmee 150 or Stradman. I mean, they have quite a lineup of cars, if you've ever watched their channel. I mean, I don't like to broadcast or anything like that as far as what I have, or brag about what I have or anything like that. I mean, it's not that they do, but they do have a lot of cars. So I was kind of on the fence about showing my lineup, but I finally decided, well, what the heck, So I want you to prepare yourself. You may not think I have this kind of a lineup, but I consider myself sort of on par with Shmee and Stradman. So I'll show you my lineup right now. That was it. I have a 72 Camaro Z28. It's an RS version, and that's got the 4-speed, the M22 Muncie, and I have a 69 Buick Riviera GS that I just finished restoring about a year and a half ago, and of course the Corvette. So that's my extraordinary lineup. I still feel very fortunate to have these cars. I have one more car that's in a back garage that I've had for many years. It needs full restoration, but that's one last vehicle that I want to get done, and that's a 1965 Chevrolet Impala SS convertible. It only has the 283 and a Power Glide, but I am going to resto mod it. I don't really care about originality at this point. It is a numbers matching car. I got it from sort of a relative of mine, and he had the vehicle since it was new, and I have the protective plate and everything. So, but I'm tired of working on the old cars, believe it or not. I'm going to go fresh in here with a crate motor. I haven't picked my transmission yet. I'm going to do all the mechanical work, the suspension, everything, so that when we take the car out, I feel comfortable that we can drive it anywhere. So that's my story right now, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later.